How's it going, everyone? Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Is it Taco Tuesday? Anybody having Taco Tuesday out there? Let me know if you're having tacos on this beautiful Tuesday. Oh, we saw some green, everyone. I'm hearing. Yep, I'm hearing. There was green. There was green. Said a couple days ago, that I don't care if there's green or not. Yeah, how did I phrase that? Let me pull up the tweet. Tell you exactly what I said here in just 1 minute. Also, PulseX conference. I'll put the link in the chat. Check that out. It's going to be amazing. I have a feeling. Should be pretty good. Pretty excited about that. Also, I'll tell you about another thing that's going on. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of stuff. Get your questions in. I got a lot of stuff to go over, and I may not get to them all or all of chat, but boy, do we got a few things to go over. Where is the tweet? The X post day is it? Yeah, I should have already passed it by now. Sometimes I don't bookmark things. Sometimes I just, a lot of times I'll bookmark things to go over during a stream, but sometimes I'll just say them. And if I say them, I don't always bookmark them. So when I'm looking at bookmarks, surprise, they're not there. They're not there. And I got a couple funny ones to go through. Everyone pile in. Got a couple minutes here. I almost found it. Actually, I got a couple polls that are interesting too. Are you ready for a ton of different stuff? Which is all interesting. Interesting and relevant. Both together. Pretty cool. Pretty cool together. Man, I am having trouble finding this. There we go. It puts it out of order on my timeline sometimes. Makes that harder. All right. Before we get to green candle, we will talk about this one. Scenario. You're at a birthday party. You check the hex price and it makes you sad. Stop checking the price chart. It reminds me of the meme. Liar, liar, breaking the law. Anyone remember the scene where he's like, yeah, this one. Wow, they made like bumper stickers on Amazon. It literally has a bumper sticker. It literally has a sticker. Stop breaking the law. Anyone remember the scene from Liar, Liar when he says that? He's like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Got in trouble. He wants if you have any legal advice. Stop breaking the law, asshole. Yeah. So inspired this. Stop checking the price chart. Yeah, I don't think I said the other day when I was talking to the dip catcher debate, which was really good, by the way. I mean, whether or not you care about EX versus PX, we went into a lot of different dimensions there with PulseChain stuff too. So I highly recommend that. One of my favorite debates so far. And even during that, I was like, I accidentally see what the price is. It's by accident these days because I know I'm not maybe expectations. I'm not expecting it just to blow up all the time. And inversely, I'm not looking for that to happen. And I'm also, so it doesn't bother me when we have red day or sideways or this or that happens. Yeah, I'm here for the long game, you might say. Been here for a while for the long game as well. So when I saw this happen, boom, look at that. Look at that green candle. Look at the ink. The greenest token, the greenest of tokens, the incentive token from the PulseX. Best X in the world, might add. When I saw, Pulse alerts that told me the price went up a lot, you know what I said? I said, cool. I said, or I thought. I was looking at it on my phone. Like, yeah, another pump. I mean, if anything, I expected to get sold back down. But actually, funny enough, not doing too bad. Went up from $1.40 or so. Looks like it went all the way up to almost $2. Got a second one here too. Boom, look at that. Somebody said it's a God candle, or talking about God candles. I'm like, a demigod, baby, a deity candle. They got another one, another green too. 1 hour chart looks really good. Again, I'm not a TA person or anything, but bright colors of green look pretty good. I'll say it like that. However, it did come down a little bit from there, but yeah, whatever. There's always this, I think there's two different trains of thought here. You see the price go up. One reaction you can have is, wow, it's time. The rocket's taking off. It's going to go up a lot now, which we all want to be true from time to time, right? However, the other reaction I think is historically been more accurate on a lot of these pumps too, has been, wow, the price went up. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice little fun thing for the community to see. Green candles every once in a while. But yeah, do I expect it to last? I expect this to be the one. Have we seen the marketing come out that within 60 days, within 2 months marketing? Have we seen the million other bullish pieces that could come in place? Have we saw ETH, break 5K? Have we saw, all these other things? Have we seen the retail adoption come into crypto in general? Forget about PulseChain, crypto in general. I haven't seen too much. So these pumps are nice. I'm not sitting here like, oh, okay, this is going to build on something amazing. Certainly hope it does, but it is cool to see green instead of red. I'll say that. So it's pretty fun. Of course, Excel just weighing in on it as well. Sold it back down, sir. Oh, pretty funny. Pretty funny. And if you're wondering what happened, shout out to Martin, Storyteller17. Always has a lot of great information, especially on people buying and big events in the ecosystem as far as this stuff goes. If you're wondering why rich altcoins are pumping, the wallet holding over 500K die. Pretty good. It's a lot of die. $500K pretty much started buying. Inc. deploying over 430K worth so far. So it looks like Inc. went up 35%. Rest of core coins pumping double digits. Pretty cool. I keep repeating how illiquid our ecosystem is and how little it takes to fly. I think that's right. Everyone, it's like you can say all these bullish things and people just, they hear what they want to hear, right? Like when you're in the mood to hear and consume and be like, oh, that sounds really good, then maybe you'll get it. If you're not, then you're going to be like, another thing. It doesn't matter. It'll just get sold back down. This is a ghost chain. There's nothing bullish about this. It's like, we can keep pointing out the bullish things and you keep choosing not to believe. But I don't know. I'm a believer in PulseChain. So optimistic, first principles thinker. And why not? Why not be optimistic? If you want something to happen, it's probably, you get a better chance of impacting it in a positive way by doing that. I mean, there's obviously constructive criticism. It's good when it's constructive. There's a lot of criticism that isn't constructive and isn't helpful, but I think constructive criticism, definitely welcome that. Definitely welcome people pointing out things that could be better in the ecosystem or bearish scenarios too, that hopefully we overcome or otherwise. But other than that, we got a lot of bullish stuff to be bullish about in the ecosystem. So I like it. I like it a lot. So that's pretty cool. There's a green candle, a couple green candles. How's everyone doing out there? I'll talk to chat. We'll get into the rest of the topics. And it's probably good for 30, 40 minutes. Got a lot of stuff to get to. So if you got anything you want to talk about, feel free to put it in there. What's up, Crypto Toad 83? Welcome. Condors here. How's it going, PulseNet? Welcome, Archie. Good to see you. Tam, good to see you as well. Accommodated. I've said that word. I said the name probably 10 or 20 times over the years. Maybe I'll get it right one day. Well, good night. Good day, good night. I'll listen to stream at work, then a 12-hour shift. Good night. Yeah, I hope you have a great time at work, and hopefully you get some Madison gains with the rest of us as well. All right, chat. Let's see, where do we want to go from here? Again, I put the link in the chat. PulseX conference. Got about, what is it? What are we up to? 14. I think I went through 14 to 20 people. Some of the submissions were multiple people too. So got about, I don't know, I'd say close to 20 people. I haven't checked. I I just haven't had a lot of time to check recently, and even replied to some of the emails. So if you're out there waiting on just please be patient, because when I kind of like set time aside for it, get in the zone, go through a bunch of them. I'm also planning another debate on Thursday. I gotta get that thumbnail and stuff going as well. That should be fun. So definitely come by Thursday. That should be a lot of fun. Core coins debate. And yeah, so if there's, I think we have around, I want to say we have tentatively around 20 speakers so far. Let's say that 15, 20 speakers, which is pretty good. Acceptance has only been out for a week, 2 weeks. Going on. We'll make it 2 weeks, maybe up to this week, I guess. But a lot's filling up. I mean, a lot of people, some people submitted for more than one panel or more than one talk. So a lot of the panels are filling up. I got a lot of cool ones this year too. Did I attach the one? Oh yeah, so this one. So it's more than PulseX, by the way. PulseX is kind of the theme, and a lot of the topic stuff are of course going to be PulseX. But there's Inc, PulseChain stuff, Hex talks. Hopefully I have some great Hex talks as well. Ecosystem projects, again, only rule is like not shilling particular coins or new stuff out by my thing. But if you want to talk about in general, the projects and how they hopefully affect the core and the ecosystem and all that stuff, then feel free to submit. Again, no expectations of acceptance. Otherwise, you could be accepted. It could be more information like, not sure, quite understand the talk or the panel or whatever you're proposing. So need more information to make a decision, or it could be rejection. So don't feel bad if you rejected. It's just, there's only so many slots for so many topics and so many ideas, and I'm trying my best to curate them and bring a lot of great content. Because last time we had so many, what do we have, 30? I'd say 25 or 30 different sessions, didn't we? Somewhere through there. No, I clipped a bunch of stuff too. I had a lot of great content. So hopefully, somewhere 20, 30 different sessions. So hopefully, and we had 40 some speakers, and looking forward to having a lot more fun stuff. Yeah, DeFi marketing. We got a marketing panel. We got a health and wellness panel, longevity panel. Aubrey Gray's coming back. Yes, Aubrey's coming back again. And I'll tell you about an event actually I'm planning to be at as well soon, that Aubrey is also going to be at. If you're interested in longevity, got an AI panels back, Scivive panels back, team debate panel. This is something I didn't even wasn't even on the radar last time, but I think that'll be cool. Sneak peek of the ideal. So essentially, everyone who wants to participate in the debate panel, I want to do like 45 minutes or an hour and go over three or four different topics. So everyone who signs up for it, you can, I'll ask or reach out or we'll figure out a way to come up with different topics. Maybe I'll just come up with topics too, if we'll see how it goes. And we'll take 10 or 15 minutes and let people on the debate panel debate the different topics, take a position, go back and forth. Again, really cool for learning, really good stuff. Debate season. So let's keep it going. This should be fun. Maybe even the chat will come up with debate topics. You never know. At the conference too. So maybe we'll have like 3 different ones. Maybe we'll do an hour, and then the first 3 topics are we'll come up with, and maybe the last one is like, all right, chat, what do you think we should debate? And kind of pick one for there. We'll see. So it'll be fun. So get your submissions in early. Yeah, like I said, it's filling up. I feel like we're like halfway full at this point after the first round. So get them in, because when there's no more slots, it's really hard to get people in. I mean, there's some people who submitted the last minute last time. I think I was able to get most people in or so, but it gets really tough, especially not having priority and stuff on these things. So that'll be fun. That'll be July 14th and 15th, just 3.5 weeks from now. All right. And yeah, I mentioned that the longevity panel as well. I will be planning to be in Vegas next month, right before the conference actually. And there is Radfest. So I'll drop this link in the chat. $200 off right now of tickets if you're interested in longevity. I plan to be there. Aubrey's going to be speaking there, looks like. And I've never been to a longevity conference before, so that should be fun. Be cool. Hopefully meet up with some people there in Vegas. We'll see. DCC and then want to do a stream, it's always fun. I'm always trying to make myself available for those because really fun to be in the studio live doing the streams. So we'll see if they want to do something there and get to meet some longevity people and just listen to some talks and kind of just get more immersed in that. Something I haven't got to do before, so that should be really fun. So if you're interested, it's next month, I think 9th through the 10th through the 13th. And yeah, there's a discount coupon here for tickets if you are interested in doing that. So check it out, radfest.com. First longevity conference, should be fun. Moving on to behind the scenes look on PulseChain. The moment obvious things happen. Somebody posted this. This was like the World War III. The world's like World War III, and crypto people are like, these are crypto people. It kind of invoked the emotion of, it reminded me of just PulseChain in general. Again, I don't know. I look at it as high risk, high reward. Obviously, if you compare it to other things like Ethereum and Bitcoin, oh, you're going to get a 2x. Oh, you're going to get I don't know what Bitcoin going to get. It's going to get a 2x at most. Didn't Richard say 250? What's this call? Like 250? I don't know if that's a call, but his suggestion, his question mark was like 249K or something like that. So maybe 2x Bitcoin is what people are like the most bullish expecting this cycle. Ethereum, again, hopefully we get a 4, 5, 6x. That'd be awesome. Could it do 2 or 3x? Yeah, I'm sure that's what a lot of people are talking about as well. PulseChain, I'm here for the 10,000x. I'm here for the 100x. I'm here for 1,000x. I'm here for the multiple 1,000x. 10K, the 10K 1,000 meme. So all that fun stuff. So yeah, I do. It does kind of feel like, oh my gosh, like if this actually happened, yeah, epic scene from The Hangover. Yeah, hopefully everyone, they all have the maddest of gains. We're all in here for different reasons, making different contributions. Some are here just for the money. Some are here for the community. Some are here for the tech. Some are here for the culture, all that stuff too. But I really do hope, yeah, Richard does mint the millionaires, or 10 million millionaires even. And a lot of people are able to take what they get, their earnings, and be able to do some great things in the world. I think that'd be great. That's I think that could be one of the coolest stories of PulseChain is funding people who have funding, as in people, making their own money on their investments, all that stuff too, but creating millionaires who will go and do, great stuff in the world. I think that'd be a lot of fun. All right, what else in here? Let's do this. Let's poll, wake everyone up as well. When did you get into Hex? See you, Wild SJ. How's it going? Welcome. I'm here for friends. Indeed. Smash a like and subscribe. Hex Wizard, Moonmud. How's it going, everyone? Go Pulse sides down. Huh, actually. All right, give me an answer for this poll. I'm going to check Go Pulse real quick, too. GoPulse.com. It is down. Well, we'll see if it goes back up, I guess. I haven't heard anything. Now I got to check the X, don't I? It's GoPulse.com. Oh, yeah, just DNS stuff. So, and GoPulse.com. Yes, it doesn't look like anything permanent from this. They're just doing some DNS stuff. GoPulseX.com. So, oh, yeah, it's literally just DNS. Their site works fine, just with the, I guess that redirected to pulseburn.com. While we're here real quick, 1.56 validators, liquid loans, bridge, PLS. Cool. Liquidity. So I got plenty of liquidity. Again, this is including all the cores and all this stuff too, but yeah, still got the top figure, PulseX 9-inch and PHUX. Cool. All right, let's go back to, when'd you get in Hex? Give me an answer. Don't make me do the elevator music. Don't make it happen. First one to give me an answer wins the internet, figuratively speaking. When'd you get in Hex? Day 1, 2020, 2022, 2024? Come on, chat. I'll only do one poll today. Come on, give me an answer. I think one poll. Yeah, I think I got one poll. Or we'll just sit here for a while. Up to you. Up to you. Nice. Thank you, 3M63R, day one. All right. Congrats, day one. Seems like most people got in 2020, 2021. And there's still quite a few, and still day one of the people answered the poll, around 500 votes or so. Majority of people got in day one, 2020, 2021, but still about 30% or so, over 30% got in 2022 through even this year even. I'm always curious, anyone who got in, read my mind right there. Look at that. I was going to say, anyone who got in this year, I'm always curious to get the perspective. So yeah, Lewis, how if you want to answer in chat, how's your what's the famous question? How's your portfolio treating you? How's your you could have bought actually January. I bet the price was more than it was today, I imagine. How do you, in one sentence or so, if you want to respond, what do you think of Hex and PulseChain? Always curious to get the new people's perspective in this, and it's always cool to see new people because great, I want this place to grow. I want it to become like, people have been here for a long time. There's no guarantee they're going to be here forever either. So it's like it's kind of like any kind of club, any kind of, everyone's like, say cool, say cool, say cool. No, any kind of organization, any kind of, thing that has like long-term, people are in for a long-term type of deal. It's, if you only have the same people, you can think of churches, you can think of anything else. Focus on investment club, I don't know, or no expectations club. More people coming in, like fresh new ideas, hopefully building new products, hopefully help build a place, hopefully not be discouraged by previous FUD or previous negative stuff before, or a lot of people that have been here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years may get discouraged or may just be frustrated or otherwise because they tried to do something, or they worked on something for a while and it just wasn't the right time, or just wasn't didn't give them the rewards or whatever they're looking for at that particular era or time they were in. But had they came earlier or came later, or came now or something, where it's like, oh, you get this fresh, you get PulseChain now. It's like, there is no eHex to a lot of people. There's only Hex on PulseChain. And they have a totally different perspective about the product and all that stuff than a lot of people have been here for a while. So yeah, I'm always excited to see, oh, wow, new people coming in. How'd you get onboarded? Always I think it's good information. Like, how do they get onboarded? Okay, we can use that did that work? Like, whatever. How did the person get onboarded? Did that work? Okay, let's go and try that more instead of maybe the other stuff we're doing for onboarding and marketing and all that. And two, I'm always curious, what they think about the ecosystem and how their view of Hex and all that stuff is, because you ask 10 people who have been here for 5 years, they're going to tell you a wildly different story than 10 people who just joined the last year or two. So always fun stuff. Actually, and then I say, a lot of them may not know or care about eHex, and then he's like 2x my account with eHex. So there you go. Seems like that's actually interesting. So even people who are coming in 2025 still apparently or are buying eHex and stuff too. So could be that could be some kudos to eHex, as you found it on Ethereum, easiest to buy. A lot of the different potential and TA stuff people talk about there as well, and liquidity and all those pieces too, and speculation play, and even though the monetary policy changes and stuff there too, which make both Inc. and Hex much less attractive from the earning inflation perspective. Again, it's a coin. It's tradable. It's got history. It's got a price chart. It's got a community. A lot of people like it. So yeah, fun stuff. So that's cool. That's cool. All right, moving on. What else? I'll show you some art real quick too. I think it's pretty cool. Stake at 5555 days. Love it. Stake at 5555. Me later. That's supposed to stake it and thank me later. Maybe. It's pretty cool though. Pretty cool. We have a lot of great artists, a lot of people, a lot of great builders in the community too, who are just really just putting out some great stuff. Really like it. Oh, break it. This was funny. I like this one as well. This is from, was it Fasting God? Breaking. Richard R. found not guilty of low PulseChain prices. Community convicted of selling every pump. Richard responds, good morning, sell pressure. You got to think about it. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this ain't Richard selling down the price. You look at any chart of Inc, PulseX, or Hex. I haven't heard anyone say, look, there's Richard. There's Richard selling. One, doesn't make any sense why he would. Two, there's no evidence why he would. If anything, he's him or the entity controlling his funds or funds that are no longer in our control are buying it, would be my guess. So don't blame Richard for price down. That don't make a lot of sense to me. You blame him for whatever expectation you have of him being around and marketing and doing work, even though he's said don't think of me doing that for you. But yeah, the hell is sell pressure has joined the greatest hits of some of the things he said. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know if none of it's community selling either, but it's holders or maybe they're trading or otherwise. But it'll be interesting to see if they sell a lot when price go up a lot. Will they sell and leave the ecosystem, or will they get the FOMO and be like, this is the sign I needed to stick around and ride this thing out to thousands and thousands of X's. And when there's plenty of liquidity, plenty of ways not to kill the price chart by taking some value as well. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't think it's this ideal that we're never going to pump because everyone just wants to get out. I think that's so point in time focused. So look around, everything sucks right now in PulseChain. First of all, I don't think it really does, but second of all, if you're going to make a case, plenty of smart people have made cases why things could be better in different ways on PulseChain. And it's just, I think things could change quickly. So I'm not going to bet on them staying the same forever. Although, again, a lot of that's belief and speculation too. Last one before we wrap up. This is Hex Jita out there building some stuff. If you go to plscharts.com/portfolio, there's now a alternative portfolio tracker. So he's been working on this side a while, got a lot of great stuff. A lot of great stuff for Hex too. So if you enter, for example, if you go to Hex Scout, I'll just grab Godwell's address, so the Godwell, and I'll just copy this. You can see here, I'll break down all the awesome stuff here as well. If you put this in, automatically goes, loading portfolio data, and we'll see what it returns. So 74 mil token balances, and all the stuff there. Hex stakes, pretty cool. It even marks the big payday stakes, stake ID, all that fun stuff, percentage, and yeah, look at all the 555 stakes. Love the color scheme too. Love the gradient. Really cool stuff. So yeah, great work on that on the side. It's got validator stats as well. Bridge stuff. It's got the leagues. If you look at the front page, it's got we get the prices across here as well, and also links to Go World DeFi. So always love to see that. Always love links and people. Almost 2 years of nearly flawless operation. I think it might have been down a couple times, once or twice in the first few months because it was new and I was working out some of the kinks and intricacies of making it all work automatically and all that stuff too. Now it's just gate kept a lot on by X because it's just so hard to get off some of this. Once you get on one of those malicious URL things, it's very hard to get off. But yeah, links to Go World DeFi, even the links to the bridge, links to bridge.pulsechainapp.com, which is the same link that you click here, bridge.pulsechainapp.com. Go World DeFi, also you go to PulseChain app. PulseChain app, not PulseChain app. Funny how that's so easy to do. As far as like mistyping goes, PulseChainapp.com goes to the same place. It's just a different URL. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I always appreciate that. And yeah, he's got some good links. Top streamer link, crypto videos. It's going to show me live on here. Am I a top streamer? Ah, great. Shows me live on here. I don't know how they weight our community versus other communities and stuff too, but yeah. What dollar cost is live too? Wow. All right. Maybe some, yeah. Oh, Magic Carpet, yeah. They're live as well. Got all the streamers. Got a lot of great streamers. Got a lot of great people out there in crypto. So very fun. Very much like the site. And if we just wrap up on this real quick too, PulseChain.com. 24-hour still shows ink up 10%. Very cool. A lot of community stuff they're linking to now on ramps, buy with bank, all that stuff. Really cool site. Very easy to use the site for onboarding. Literally step by step. Someone has been like, what is the simplest way possible to direct people to buy the product? So when they come up, start buying the product. Don't be surprised, because we will win. That's all I got for you today. Scivive at 5555. We are out.